Innova, the industry leader in diagnostic tools and equipment for the past 30 years, is now offering Repair Solutions, an incredible online service aimed to help you diagnose, repair, and maintain your vehicle. Premium members on Repair Solutions will have access to verified fixes provided by actual factory-trained technicians, step-by-step instructions to help guide you through the repair process, and even how-to videos to demonstrate each repair. For more information, please visit us at innova.com.
So today I'm going to show you how to properly solder wires together on your automobile or home use also. On the automotive part of it, there's a lot of areas that create heat and there's some corrosive areas there. And you want to properly make a nice solder connection. The butt connector, that's no good. That can come apart. It's not waterproof at either end. We want to do a really nice, tight, waterproof connection here. I'm going to show you how to do that. Before we get started, like on any electrical circuits, we're going to want to disconnect the battery. Some vehicles use a 10 millimeter, 5/16, sometimes 12 millimeter. Just disconnect that negative battery first. There's a few reasons why we want to actually make a nice connection. Some of the components in a vehicle are sensitive. So instead of soldering them, you may want to just actually replace them. The tools required for our repair today are very simple. Electrical tester, heat shrink tubing, some strippers, wire strippers, cut off, dikes, tool to remove the battery cable of your car, soldering gun, some masking tape, solder, and a heat gun. Let's get started. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to cut this bad repair. We're going to strip back about 3/8 of an inch. What we want to do is measure our heat shrink tubing. It should be 3 times the size of our joint. So we're just going to cut it off right there. We're going to slip it on. And what we want to do is make a little X out of that. And we're going to roll the ends over. Should look like that. We're going to pull on it a little bit. Make sure it's nice. I try to take some tape to hold the wire up off the surface. If you're working on a cold bench or a steel bench like that, the heat actually from the soldering gun can actually transfer. We want to keep a minimal amount of heat as possible so we don't damage the outside coating of our wiring. We're going to take our soldering gun, we're going to heat it up first, and we're actually going to take the solder to the side. We don't actually want the rosin core to actually get on the tip. We're going to heat the side of our wire, and then on the opposite side, we're going to follow right down to the end. The solder is going to follow the heat. So as you move the soldering gun back and forth, the solder will follow wherever the heat goes. We're going to let this cool a little bit. We're going to slide in the middle. We're going to take our heat gun, and we're going to shrink we never want to overheat our heat shrink tubing. As soon as it gets nice and tight on our edges of our wire, that's when we want to stop. Once we're finished, we want to check, make sure it's tight, and then we want to check for continuity. We're going to touch each end. And that's as simple as it is. A proper repair of your wire harness can be beneficial not only to your pocketbook, but as to time. However, sometimes a faulty wire, you may have to change the whole wire harness. Now we've just showed you how to properly solder wire harness and repair it. And it's turned out absolutely great.
Visit us at Innova.com and subscribe to Repair Solution Services.